Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Michael J. Bragman Stadium. Tonight, we have the Cicero-North Syracuse girls field hockey team facing off against the Cortland Purple Tigers. My name is Owen O'Keefe, alongside Johnny Lisi. And Johnny, would you like to hit us with our keys for the game tonight?
So my keys to the game are inspired by some pop culture. So first we have Sweet Home CNS. The North Stars are 6-1 at Michael J. Bragman Stadium this season. Next we have the Lady North Stars are the Tiger Queens. They own the Cortland Purple Tigers with a 5-0 record in the last 5 games against Cortland. And my final thought is 1 is the loneliest number. Cortland has only scored 1 goal all season in 6 games. So excited for a good matchup tonight, Owen.
Now the North Stars here have a corner with Chrissy Wagner taking it. Gets it to Womling. Womling over to Cole. Scratch right by her. CNS gets one inside, and that'll be another whistle. Ball going to the Cortland Purple Tigers.
I would have liked to have seen some better ball movement by the North Stars on that play. Good passing, but just fell through a little bit.
The whiff there by Cole did not help too much as the CNS jumps on one there. That'll be Cole.
Good interception.
Takes one inside. And that ball roll out of bounds going back to Cortland. Cortland gets one out. Right back to CNS once again.
Good play by number 14, Nicole Conklin, a freshman.
As Wilding pressures the ball out of bounds, it will remain with Cortland.
I'm seeing a lot of back and forth. It starts with CNS. They get a good play, and then they give it right back to Cortland. Nothing really going. It's 1-0, but nothing really going so far for the North Stars other than that.
One thing you'll truly notice, Johnny, with this CNS girls field hockey team, once they're able to take control and keep the ball on their side of the field where they want it, they will very rarely give that position up. As Conklin jumps in front of one there, as Cortland's able to retain it.
CNS needs a win. They're coming off of a loss against 12-0 undefeated Beeville on Monday night. They lost 2-0 on the road.
Now Kristen with it down the back line, fighting for it. Finds Womling inside. Tries to find Conklin. That ball is hit out of the way. Now Melfi chasing it down for the North Stars. Pangaro pressures, pokes the ball loose. Gets another step on it.
Good interception.
Fires off the foot, but Chrissy Wagner's able to recover. Wagner fires one inside. Now the other foot of Cortland player, and the goalie kicks that one out. Now Cortland will remain with the ball.
I talked to junior defense player Hannah Boyle during the week. She said, our team has been working very hard and fine-tuning our plays. I am beyond proud of how far our team has come. This team has already put in the hard work day and night at practice, and now it's time to see that pay off on the field. We are going into this game with the right mindset and dialed in to take home this win. Some nice words from Hannah Boyle. She is very proud of this team.
As she said, the CNS team might be quite young with only, I would like to say, 2 seniors with Allison Cole and Alyssa Christensen on the roster, but they still fight their hearts and play their way out of every game like they're a veteran team.
Yes, this is a very good field hockey team. 9-4 in a very tough SCAC Metro division. They're in second place behind Beeville, who is 12-0, the lone unbeaten team in the SCAC.
So now Cole with it for the North Stars. Fires inside. It'll find his stick, but the whistle will be blown and go right back to Cortland.
Almost a good possession there. I think I almost saw a goal, but right back to Cortland again.
So fire go off the stick of Christensen. Cortland will recover. Stick Christensen still pressuring. Whistle's blown again, remaining with Cortland.
Good defense by Alyssa Christensen and Sophia Melfi. They put some good pressure on Cortland on that play.
Now Brewer will lose that ball out of bounds. Excuse me, that was Beams losing the ball out of bounds there for the Purple Tigers. Now Melfi will have it for the North Stars.
Ashley Beams, her sister Jaden Beams, had the lone goal for the Purple Tigers all season.
That ball will go off the stick of Underwood and go right back to Melfi for the North Stars.
We can definitely hear Coach Kennedy yelling instructions from the sideline.
Now Melfi intercepts that pass, fires one inside off the stick of Christensen. That ball will bounce out of bounds, going right back to the Cortland Purple Tigers.
That was a good hit. I almost thought there was almost a goal in that moment. CNS has come close to goals, but they've had some good shots and good save by Cortland goalie Gabriella Martin, the junior.
So now Wagner finds Melfi. Melfi trying to find Christensen. The ball is tapped away. Snyder able to recover that one to Cole. Cole tries to find Womling or Conklin cutting inside. Unfortunately, they're not able to find her. That ball will go right past that back line, right back to Cortland once again.
Oh, just missed on that one.
Cortland will fire that one. Intercepted by CNS.
Good hit right to Christensen. Now to go back to CNS.
Now Wagner with it. Finds Brown inside. That'll find Conklin. That ball rolls just by the goalpost. Right off that back line once again. Going right back to Cortland.
Into the soccer net. Speaking of Shannon Brown, I spoke to her this week, and she said when our heads are put together and we work together, we play much better as a team. She's also very proud of this team. Shannon Brown, number 26, a junior forward. She has 3 goals and 1 assist this season.
Now Melfi to Wagner. Wagner taking it up the middle. Gets by 2 defenders, tries to find one inside.
You'll always see Christina Wagner around the ball. She has been playing very well tonight. You'll always notice Christina Wagner with her neon green headband. That is her signature item that she always wears.
Christy Wagner may only be a junior, but she's already committed to UMass Lowell to continue her education and her academic career, playing field hockey there in 2 years.
Wow, already committed as a junior. That's amazing.
So now Wilding on the corner. Whistle be blown. Looks like she'll be able to get another shot at that one.
Womling has been playing well tonight. I'm excited to see how she does in this game.
Wilding on the corner.
She has 10 goals and 6 assists this season. CNS has scored 44 goals this season and only allowed 10.
May not see it much with some of these lower class, as in school-sized teams with Cortland and other schools, but CNS's defense is utterly stellar.
Yeah, they have looked good on defense. The most goals they have allowed all season was at Minnechaug in Massachusetts. They allowed 2 goals and a win there. That was when they went to Massachusetts. They went 1-1. Their loss came to Long Meadow in a tournament in Massachusetts.
Melfi able to pressure Underwood out of bounds. They're losing control of the ball, and that'll go right back to CNS.
Good pass by Melfi.
Tries to find Conklin. Conklin fighting for it still. Whistle be blown, and Conklin will remain with it. She'll tap one back to Melfi.
Good play by Conklin there. She really fought hard for that possession.
Chrissy Wagner finds one inside looking for Conklin. Ball roll out. Melfi to go jump on it. That'll find Pangaro's stick. Tries to keep one in play there. Misses the ball to go out of bounds and right to Cortland.
Right by the Cortland sideline, too.
Christy Wagner is just so stellar at moving and weaving through defenders, as she has the speed on her feet and the control with the stick of the ball as well.
Yeah, she is. She's looked very good with that this evening.
As Beams is passed, intercepted by Wilding. Wilding taking all the way inside herself.
Oh, just misses off the post.
Missed off the post, reflected right back to her, and now the whistle will be blown. It looks like CNS will get a shot here.
Good, very good play on that possession.
Wilding going to the near side corner.
Gabby Womling looked good. Maybe a few mistakes tonight with those last few passes in the penalty shot, but I'm excited. She looks good. She has looked good all season.
North Stars leading this game 1-0. As Womling finds someone, and then Wagner will get it. Tries to get one inside off Womling's stick. That ball will bounce down.
We've seen some good saves by Cortland junior goalie Gabriella Martin on the season, 62 saves. Cortland has given up 19 goals this season compared to only 1 scored.
Wagner fired inside there, not able to get it. Cortland makes a great play there while it's on the goal line, deflected out of bounds.
That was very close. Cortland got lucky on that one. That one could have been a goal, and it could have been 2-0 CNS with just about a minute left to go here in the first quarter.
Now the whistle is blown. CNS will get the ball back, maybe try and get one last goal and make that scoreboard 2-0. Going into the second quarter. Ball's rolled way inside. Brown fighting for it. Whistle will go back to the Purple Tigers.
That was good, smart play by Shannon Brown just about a minute ago. She did good, almost taking it away from Cortland.
Also joining us tonight is our sideline reporter, Drew Madiask, We'll be sending it down to him at the end of this first quarter to give us his recap of what he heard on the sidelines from both sides.
That's Alexis Snyder with the ball, the sophomore defense player. She has 1 assist on the season.
Snyder back to Pangaro, back to Snyder, bounces off her stick, trying to find Wagner. Wagner able to recover. Looking for Brown, that'll roll right past her. 5 seconds remain in this first quarter.
Looks like the time will run right off.
Time will run out. CNS remains up on the scoreboard 1-0 on Cortland. We have a 2-minute intermission between the first and second quarter. And now would be a great time to send it down to our sideline reporter, Drew Madiasik. Drew, what did you hear from both sidelines here in the first quarter?
Saw down here is CNS's midfield is just absolutely dominating, and not only that, it's also CNS's offense that's dominating, that got them this 1-goal lead early here in the first quarter. We're in between quarters right now in that 2-minute break, and CNS is just having a hard time finding that, but I'm sure that if they continue this offensive attack, if they continue this great midfield that they have going for them here, they're going to continue to wear down Cortland's defense and their goalie, who is making some tremendous saves tonight. It seems as though CNS is focusing more on their midfield, is what I'm listening to on the sidelines, but it is surely working. And by getting it onto that offensive attack down there, they're just getting shots on net, and eventually they're going to find the back of the net again.
Thank you so much, Drew. Back up here in the booth, coming down in the final minute of this intermission.
Good insight by Drew. And thank you to our cameraman, Aaron Tarquinio, this evening.
And our producer, Drew Williams.
We have a good crew tonight. We have a good crew tonight, Owen.
We sure do, Johnny. Now both sides are talking it over. Cortland in their huddle on the right, CNS on the left. Cortland's dressed in purple, and CNS is dressed in their home uniforms, the white with the blue numbers.
I have to say, those Cortland uniforms are pretty nice. But CNS with the classic blue and white. It is a perfect night for field hockey this evening. We are at 64 degrees, and it is partly cloudy. It is beautiful here at Michael J. Bragman Stadium.
Beautiful is, Johnny. A nice, chilly, not too cold October evening. We slowly transition from this fall shortly to come winter season, which we are really not looking forward to when the snow hits the ground.
I know. We've had a nice warm fall so far. I don't know if I'm ready for snow yet.
As the horn sounded, and now both teams will be preparing to take the field. CNS with the 1-0 lead after 1 over Cortland.
Cortland hyping up in their huddle, hitting their sticks together. I have to say, even though Cortland is down 1-0 and they are 0-6 this season, they definitely have some good energy, and they have came into this game with some good energy. Both teams have played hard in this first quarter, and that shows on the scoreboard 1-0 CNS.
The CNS defense is very good. I would like to see a little bit more out of them. Maybe if Cortland can get the ball on the other side of the field, maybe take some attacks so the CNS defense can truly show off how talented they are.
It has pretty much stayed on Cortland's side. I'd like to like you said, I'd like to see some more defense. And intercepted.
Melfi took that ball right away from Underwood. She tries to find Brown. Ball's tipped. Wagner able to control it.
Sophia Melfi has played very, very well this evening. She's had her nose around that ball the whole time, has had some good interceptions and some good stops.
Melfi will take it for the North Stars. Looking for Brown. Almost went to Conklin. Conklin able to control it. Conklin finds Cole's inside, and Cole misses just past the pole.
Just missed. That was great passing by the North Stars on that play. Conklin and Brown played very hard, and Conklin weaved through that Cortland defense.
So now Brown will get it to Wagner. Wagner looking for Melfi. Melfi tries to find Brown. Will go to closer to Conklin's side of the ball. Conklin finds one, and that ball will roll in. North Stars netted another goal.
Looked like it was hidden by Shannon Brown. Great play by the North Stars.
North Stars net in their second goal of the night, only exactly 1 minute into this second quarter. CNS leads 2-0.
That is a good energy boost for the North Stars, Owen. That was a great goal, and CNS got lucky there.
Correction, that was number 6, Allison Wicks, with the goal for the North Stars. Assisted by Conklin.
And a good score for the North Stars. That is a good 2-0 advantage.
So now Beams with it for the Purple Tigers. Maybe they can try and move this ball past the CNS midfield, as this CNS midfield is dominating here tonight so far, Johnny.
They have been. They have played very hard, especially Sophia Melfi. As I mentioned before, she's had some very good stops at midfield. Nicole Conklin has played hard too, the freshman. She has looked good. She's a forward, but she has looked very good this evening so far.
Looks like CNS will get a corner here. Wagner is elected to hit it.
Good energy from both sidelines.
Conklin whiffs one there, and that whistle will get blown and send it the other way towards Cortland.
You know, I wondered, Owen, if Cortland will be able to get it past the center line, because they have not been able to do that all night.
And that ball's fired right to Melfi. He'll go to Brown. Brown to Conklin. Conklin inside. Ball is missed. A couple feet outside of that goal.
Just deflected off of a Cortland stick. That was close right there. Good play in the second, and just about in the second half of the first quarter and early second quarter. Shannon Brown has looked really good.
Abriella Martin for the Purple Tigers has looked great tonight, but when you see that many shots on goal, it's very hard to not let any one of them go in.
Yeah, I agree with that. She's let 2 go in, but one of them was a great deflection by Allison Wicks.
So Cortland fires one way outside. Pangaro will be there to recover it for the North Stars. She'll find Brown. Now Brown taking it, looking for Conklin. She'll miss it, and that'll go right out that back line once again.
And that ball will go right back to Cortland. We've seen a lot of that. CNS get some energy, and then they hit it out of bounds, and Cortland gets it. But Cortland cannot do anything with those plays.
Womling coming on the field to replace Conklin, and right away she makes a play jumping in front of that ball. It'll go off Wagner's stick. Womling will pressure. Snyder will get a poke at it.
Good play by Snyder to steal it away.
So now Pauline chasing after it. It'll find Wicks. This will be blown, and the ball will remain with CNS. Go to Pauline with it now. Looking inside either Wagner or Womling.
Good
unable to
toughness
connect.
by Wagner.
Now Wagner with it, looking again for Womling inside.
Cortland has been playing tough inside. That's what they needed. They've been getting some good deflections, good inside defense.
It's now Melfi and Brown pressuring. That whistle will be blown, and Tigers will be sending it the other way.
You know, if you're Cortland, you want to do something with this play here. I know CNS's midfield has looked good, but they need to get something going. They can't just bank on those deflections that they keep getting off of CNS.
Now Wagner to Melfi. Melfi looking way inside for Womling. Womling's there with it. Womling tries crossing over to Wicks.
Womling, good play. Gabby Womling, the sophomore forward, she has 10 goals and 6 assists this season so far.
And Womling will be the one to take the corner here. Womling to Wagner. Wagner fires one way in.
And that's
that
a
ball will
goal.
roll in. Chrissy Wagner from way at downtown, as you may say in basketball. And that's in another goal, making the CNS lead 3, Cortland 0 with 9:44 left to go in this first half.
That is Wagner's second goal of the game. That is her 17th on the season. And like you said, that was from downtown if they had a three-point line in field hockey.
That ball was just inside the legal shooting circle for field hockey. She was able to get one way out for the North Stars.
Good bounce, too. That could have been deflected by Cortland. We've seen a lot of shots like that this evening, but most of them have been deflected by Cortland.
No Wicks pressure there. Whistle's blown, and Cortland will remain with the ball.
Last home game of the year for the North Stars. Their next 2 games are on the road against Liverpool and ESM.
Brown with it now for the North Stars. Tries to fire up to Womling. Ball was hit maybe a little too hard, but Womling will stay with it. Pressuring. She's able to take that ball away. She'll find Wicks. Wicks looking for Wagner. And Wicks will get it back herself.
Oh, good deflect. That looks like it hit off of a Cortland's player's shin almost. If we take a look at the standings, Cortland is in the SCAC Empire, while CNS is in the SCAC Metro. Cortland is in 3rd place out of 3 teams in the SCAC Empire. ESM above them at 2 and 7, and Auburn at 8 and 3 on top of that division. And then we have a very good SCAC Metro with Beeville leading in 1st place, 12 and 0. CNS close behind, 9 and 4. FM at 6-3 and 1, and Liverpool in 3rd place at 6-5 and 1. So that is a very good SCAC Metro division.
We just saw Underwood take one way down the sideline there for the Purple Tigers, getting in positive field position, but then Pangaro cleared that one way out.
That looks like the farthest that Cortland has gone down this evening. Good play, like you said, by Paige Pangaro.
So now Underwood will have it again for the Purple Tigers. She'll fire that ball, be jumped by Womling. Womling fighting for it, able to control it.
Good play by Gabby Womling today.
Womling taking it all the way up herself. Fire inside looking for Wicks or Brown. Will go off Wicks' stick. Whistle will be blown, going back to Cortland.
That could have been a good play. That looked very good. Good pass by Womling to Allison Wicks or to Shannon Brown. It could have gone either way, and that could have been 4-0 North Stars.
It's now Melfi with it. Chasing that ball down. Be pressured by Snyder. Snyder has the step, and then she'll poke that ball out of bounds, give a little bit of a reset here.
That was Shania Underwood for the Cortland Purple Tigers. She has looked good. She has been one of the bright spots for Cortland this evening.
Underwood once again with it. Ball's taken away by Allison Cole. Number 5 there for the Purple Tigers, Alice Durinsky tried taking that one away, but the whistle was blown, and it'll go down to CNS.
Looks like Cortland head coach Nicole Latham is a little upset about something.
Now Underwood will have it once again. She'll fire. Tapped by Cole, controlled by Melfi.
Right at the center line.
To Brown, to Wagner. Or Womling, excuse me.
Looks like we have a North Star almost down. That was number 10, Allison Cole. Looks like she was tripped up a bit by Cortland.
Wagner coming to replace Cole, it looks like.
Yep, she will come off. We hope that Allison Cole is okay. Just looks like to be limping a little bit. She looks like she walked it off a little bit.
Because now Melfi has it. She'll find Snyder. Ball loses control. Taken away by the Purple Tigers. Brown hits one inside the circle.
Good hit by Alexis Snyder.
So now Womling will have it on the corner. Usually some familiar faces here with these little corner shots in field hockey. You'll usually go either Womling to Wagner or vice versa. Womling finds Wagner. Wagner takes a deep shot.
And that'll be another
ball
goal.
Bounce off the goalie's feet, right into the goal for the North Stars, making it 4-0 already. 5:28 left to go in this first half.
CNS has looked good on offense. They've got some good opportunities.
Now Cortland girls are starting to seem a little bit upset with how this scoreboard's turning out, but it's a long game. We still have another 35.5 minutes. You never know what could happen in high school girls field hockey.
Of course. Goal by Gabby Wommeling, her first of the game. Assist by Chrissy Wagner. That was a good play for the North Stars to put them up 4-0. 2 goals in each quarter.
So now Wagner with it to Melfi. Melfi will miss. She'll chase it down, recover that ball, keep it in bounds.
Just kept it in bounds by that inbounds line.
And she'll find Wagner. Looks like Wagner was looking for Christensen there, but that ball whistle will be blown and go right back to the Purple Tigers.
The most goals the North Stars have scored all season is 11 goals they scored on September 1st on the road at Camden. Do you think they could match that total this evening?
Right now they are on pace to, Johnny. We never know what will happen. North Stars offense has woken up and come alive in this second quarter. Is now Pauline with it, taking it down that far sideline. Show's looking for Wagner. Will go by her, but luckily Conklin was there. Cortland will interfere and get the ball.
The ball will go to Cortland. This looks like one of the longest plays that Cortland has had and just saves it from going out of bounds. That was number 5, Ella Starinsky, the sophomore. Good play by Cortland there.
Sure, now Christensen finds Pauline. Pauline firing inside to Conklin. Ball flies way up, swatted down by the goalie for the Purple Tigers. Now Wagner trying to control it. It'll go to Snyder.
Good swat by Cortland goalie.
Now Pauline inside looking for Conklin. Ball is pushed away. Tapped inside, whistle will be blown, and it will go to the Purple Tigers, it looks like.
We've seen that before, but it looks like CNS has started to get more possessions without giving the ball back to Cortland. But then again, Cortland hasn't really been doing much with those. The farthest they've taken it is to about the 35-yard line. Good deflection.
North Star trying to find another ball inside. Wagner will take a tap inside. And that ball will roll in once again. The North Stars increasing lead 5-0. And after that goal, I think it'd be a great time to send it down to our sideline reporter, Drew Matiasik. Drew, what is the CNS sideline feeling like, scoring 3 goals already in this second quarter?
Like, CNS just wants to stay disciplined and keep outworking and out-hustling Cortland. I mean, I said it at the end of the first quarter that it was just going to be a matter of time before CNS was able to find the back of the net, and they found the back of the net 4 times in this quarter alone. I mean, that offensive attack led by Gabriella Womling and Christina Wagner has just really paid off for CNS so far in this quarter with 2:25 left in the second before we go to the half. And, I mean, it's just amazing down here. It's an amazing vibe, and CNS is going to be able to keep it up, I hope, and keep outworking Cortland.
Thank you so much, Drew. Now back to our game tonight. It's now Snyder with it. Let's be blown in now. Wagner will take possession. Snyder will have it.
Great goal for CNS. They have looked very good on offense, outscoring Cortland 5-0. Now
CNS look to get one inside there. Cortland will control it.
As I said earlier, Cortland has only scored 1 goal this season. That was on the road at Cazenovia. So the Purple Tigers have not scored since September 2nd. That is a very long scoring drought.
Now Wagner on that far side corner. Minute 25 left to go in this first half. Find Cole, it looks like. Cole fires one way inside, bounces off the feet. Wagner looks to control.
Good shot by Cole.
Christensen will miss that one. Now Woznicka will have it for the North Stars. She'll fire one inside. Go past Christensen. Now Underwood will have it for the Purple Tigers.
Ooh, good stop by number 22, Gabriella Pauline. 6 goals on the season, the sophomore midfielder. And that
now
sneaks
the North
in
Stars
for the
find
6th.
another goal.
The North Stars sneak in for the 6th goal of the game.
So now CNS takes on a 6-0 lead. That goal, as we hear from our PA, Daryl White, was number 14, Nicole Conklin. CNS is taken away with this game.
Good goal by Nicole Conklin, the freshman forward. That was a good offensive sequence for CNS. Exactly what they needed. Body language on the Cortland Purple Tigers sideline is not good. Coach is telling them, and they are just going to get a drink, and they are going to end the first half. 6-0 North Stars at the end of the first half. Good play all throughout this first half for the North Stars. We'll have a 10-minute halftime here.
Thank you, Johnny. Is now CNS, like you just said, leads in this 10-minute halftime 6-0 at home against the Cortland Purple Tigers. We'll be right back right before this second half takes to start. And we are back here at Michael J. Bragman Stadium, taking over for the second half of this girls field hockey game. As CNS gets aggressive early, that was Alyssa Christensen firing one in. Now Melfi takes away from Underwood. Melfi fires inside, looking for Wicks. That ball will roll right past that right post, getting the ball to the Purple Tigers.
My key to that, well, my first half thought, I don't know how I can top my keys to the game, but I said CNS is not looking blue. They have scored 6 goals in one half after being shut out at Beeville on Monday. They lost 2-0 after being shut out. So this has got to feel good for CNS getting 6 goals in one half.
Now it looks like the North Stars heel will get a corner after the whistle. Look, they're sending Alyssa Christensen, number 16, the senior, to take this one. We've seen a lot of Womling and Wagner, the W's, taking these corners. Now we'll see Christensen.
Yeah, the W's are helping the CNS North Stars get a W.
That ball will find Cole. Cole takes it inside, fires down that sideline, and it'll go out of bounds to the Purple Tigers.
And into the soccer net. That would be a goal if we were playing soccer.
This goal is a little smaller.
In other CNS athletics news, the CNS boys golf team advanced to states today. Congratulations to the CNS boys golf team.
So now Cole with it for the North Stars. Whistle will be blown. She'll retain it. She'll hit that one inside. That ball will fall out of bounds, going back to the Purple Tigers.
Cortland looks like they are having a little bit of a better defense to start this third quarter.
Let's see what this Cortland can do. Their defense is looking great right now, a lot more aggressive and intact than what we saw in the first half. Now let's see if they can get the ball on offense and make something happen. So now Cole with it for the North Stars. Fires one inside, misses way left of that goal.
Good, even though she missed, that was a good shot on goal. She saw an opportunity, and she sees that opportunity for that goal.
So now Cortland will take it once again.
After the first half, one of the small bright spots for the Cortland Purple Tigers was number 11, Shania Underwood, the senior. She has looked good. She had the longest play for the Purple Tigers of the game because CNS has kept it inside in their area the whole game.
Now CNS will get a corner here once again. Let's see where they're standing. Sending Christensen this time once again.
Alyssa Christensen, the senior defense player. She has 1 goal and 1 assist this season.
So now Cole and Melfi were lined up where you usually see Wagner and Womling, as those two are staying on the sideline along with Conklin. Getting a little bit of rest in the second half. We have the 6-0 lead on the scoreboard.
The ball will stay with CNS.
Pauline with it now. Tapped away by the Tigers. Christensen lays that out for that one as Wick gets a tap on it. Now Cole fighting for it, and CNS almost gets another goal there, missing just left of the goalpost.
Just missed. I really liked the sequence on that play. CNS looked very good with their passing. Some good plays from Cole. And I think they looked really good. If they can keep it up and they score, then they would look good. And I think they could get some more goals in this second half.
So now Pauline chasing that one. She'll take it, hits one inside up to Christensen. Christensen tries to find Brown.
Good block by Cortland.
Now Pauline with it once again, looking for Brown. Pauline dives out for that one. That ball will go to the Cortland Purple Tigers.
Cortland really hasn't had much on offense, or barely anything this beginning of the third quarter. They've just been on defense most of the third quarter, as they have for the whole game. It's just been pretty much Cortland's defense versus CNS's offense the whole game.
Now Pangaro missed that one. Now Cortland may get a shot here. That ball is hit out of bounds. So it'll remain with Cortland. Now just 5 minutes in to this third quarter, we've seen a lot better defense from Cortland Purple Tigers. Sideline reporter Drew Mediasic, what are you seeing out of this Cortland defense from your point of view?
What I'm seeing is I'm seeing a lot more defense protecting in front of the net from Cortland's defense here. CNS is just having a hard time trying to break it in the first 5.5 minutes of this quarter. I mean, as you can see behind me, they're having a lot of rushes near my point of view, but Cortland's defense and their goalie is just doing amazing job keeping that ball out of the net, keeping that ball out of in front of the net, and it's going to show to be a great quarter of field hockey here if Cortland can continue to do this with their great defense and stopping CNS's attack.
Thank you so much, Drew.
Yeah, I agree with Drew. The Cortland goalie, Gabriella Martin, has looked very, very good during this game. Yes, she has allowed 6 goals, but aside from that, she's been one of the big bright spots for Cortland. She has looked good with some good swaths and some good saves.
I would say if she's let 6 goals in, she's probably seen a little more than triple that amount of shots from this North Stars offense.
Yeah, most likely.
So when put into perspective, the 33% save percentage isn't that bad.
Yeah, that is not that bad for girls varsity field hockey. Good hustle by Shannon Brown on that last play.
So now it looks like Woznicka will have it for the North Stars. Fires one inside, deflected by the Purple Tigers. They'll take that one away, but CNS pokes it, but the whistle will be blown, and now Cortland will have it.
If I'm Cortland, I want to get something going on this play. They have not gotten much going. They can't let the ball hit CNS's sticks. I mean, they have turned the ball over way too many times.
Now the North Stars will get possession here as that ball rolled out of that back line.
Cortland is 0-6 on the season. They are 0-5 on the road this year. They've only played 1 home game, and that was against Liverpool. Cortland's next game is on the 13th at Port Byron.
Now Snyder will have it.
A little too much gas on that one. Good save by Woznicka.
Turnover will go over to the Tigers there, as you cannot hit the ball in the air in field hockey unless you're inside that shooting circle.
Yes, that is called lifting. You can lift the ball as long as the player is about 5 meters away.
Now that ball is intercepted once again by the North Stars. Wicks with it. She'll find Cole.
Good interception by Wicks. That was a big momentum swing.
Now Brown inside, almost got by Christensen, excuse me. But Pauling able to retain it. Christensen tries to fire in one there, but the Cortland Purple Tigers will take it away.
The North Stars have not scored in just about 9 minutes. They scored most of their goals in the first few minutes of the second quarter, so the North Stars need to score here. I don't know.
North Stars had a red hot second quarter there, with 5 goals of their 6 coming in just 15 minutes there.
Cortland's defense has looked a little bit better. They are getting some good deflections.
Now Christensen tries to bat that one down to get it back on the ground, but it is missed, and that ball was hit out of bounds, looks like by Cortland. That'll be Cortland ball. Pingaro gets it to Underwood.
Shania Underwood has looked good. The senior, number 11.
Now Cortland getting some positive field position here, taking that ball up. Now Underwood takes a shot there. Whistle will be blown, and it'll go right back to the North Stars.
Looks like Sophia Melfi has the ball. Sophia Melfi looked very good in the first half. She has played hard for the North Stars.
It's like Womley and Conklin are getting ready to check in for the North Stars when the next time allows. Now Melfi pressured there. It'll stay with the Purple Tigers. Now Underwood will have it. Take one down that sideline. Ball was tapped out of bounds. Must have gone off the foot of Underwood, and now CNS will take it once again.
That is not what Cortland needed. They would have had perfect position to get it inside and potentially score a goal. That is definitely a big setback for the Purple Tigers.
Now Womling checked in for Christensen. Cortland pokes that ball out of bounds, and it'll want to go off the tip of a CNS player, and it'll remain with Cortland. Underwood with it now once again.
The Cortland Purple Tigers need to do something with this play. They need to get it at least to their own area, and that does not happen.
Now Wagner checks in, coming in, and Wyoming right off the bench tries to get a shot in there.
Good deflection by Cortland.
Now Wagner chasing that one down. It'll remain with the North Stars. Wagner with it now to Womling. She fires one inside. Finds Melfi. Melfi takes a shot.
Good shot by Sophia
Poked
Melfi.
away Melfi once again. Whistle will be blown. Now CNS looks at the corner once again. Let's see what they're sending to take this one. I think they'll be sending Wagner. Goes Pauline, Brown, and Womling left to right on her close side arc. Wagner will find Womling. Womling takes the shots deflected, and Wagner gets one in. Wagner, that ball spun right into that back right corner of the net. Now CNS takes the 7-0 lead, coming in with 3:35 left to go in this third quarter.
That was a good play by the North Stars.
Now after CNS scoring that goal, Drew Matiasik, what did you see here? You saw Wagner and Womling come in off the sideline, go in the end of this third quarter, and they produce quickly. What do you see?
Well, what I'm seeing is CNS is doing a great job, their offense, their attack, of cutting to the net. That's what's getting them so many shots, so many opportunities tonight. They're able to cut to the net. They're able to pass it, cut to the net, get there for rebounds, and get there for those extra shots that just resulted in another goal here in the third quarter for the girls tonight.
Thank you, Drew. Now Cortland with it at midfield. Melfi will take it away. Back to the Purple Tigers. Now Melfi coming away with this one. Gets it up to Wicks. Wicks trying to control that one. That ball will actually find Underwood for the Purple Tigers.
Good hustle by Gabby Womling. Almost got it there.
That whistle will be blown. It will remain with Underwood and the Purple Tigers.
We have just about 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. CNS has scored a touchdown this evening. It is 7-0 North Stars. They have looked good offensively and a good goal in the third quarter.
Now Wagner trying to poke that ball away from the Purple Tigers. Looks like she will retain possession. She'll find Pauline.
We haven't seen much of Pauline, but she is a good player. She has 6 goals this season. The sophomore midfielder.
Swalman keeps trying to find Wagner inside. It'll go off the foot of beams by the Purple Tigers. Now Wagner will take over with it at the 20-yard line for the North Stars. She'll find Womling. Womling gets one inside. Looking for Conklin there. So now Wicks fights for it. Whistle will be blown. It'll be sent the Tigers' way.
Good defense by Cortland on that play.
Now Wagner will take it away once again. Tries to fire inside for Conklin or Womling. Womling will get it.
Good deflection by the Cortland goalie.
Now CNS getting quite aggressive here with a 7-0 lead on the scoreboard. Now CNS once again will get a corner. Looking like Wagner will get it.
Wagner has 2 goals this evening. She has looked good. She has, including her 2 goals tonight, she has 17 goals, 12 assists on the season.
Now we have Pauline, Snyder, and Womling. It'll find Womling. Womling fires a slap inside. That ball was hit hard. Ball's poked around. It'll be sent the Tigers' way.
That almost was a goal. Good deflection off of the ankle. Looks like the ball got stuck in her pads. Paige Pangaro chasing it.
Pangaro will control it. Tries to get up to Snyder. It'll be recovered by Womling.
Paige Pangaro, a freshman.
Womling tries to find Wicks up there, but that ball was hit a little too fast. And they'll go right back to Wicks. And out of bounds back to the Purple Tigers. And that third quarter clock will zero out At the end of the third quarter, heading into the fourth, the North Stars lead 7-0 here against Cortland at Michael J. Bragman Stadium. All right, and before this fourth quarter begins, we'd like to send it down to our sideline reporter, Drew Matiasik. Drew, what do you think both teams have to do to close out this game strong?
Well, you know what, Owen? I think CNS has to continue their offensive attack down here. They're doing nice cuts, they're getting nice rebounds, and they're getting those nice shots on goal that they need to secure this 7-0 victory, or maybe even greater. For Cortland, they need to double down on their defense, which they're doing a great job of so far compared to the other quarters here. But they also need to get their attack, get their drive, and get it into CNS's offensive zone, because it looks like Miss Richardson down here needs a couple more shots. I mean, she looks like she's just been standing down there. I mean, both teams need to do a little bit more offensively, but I think that CNS is going to grab this if they continue to keep doing what they do best, which is getting those shots on net and getting those rebounds.
Thank you, Drew. And now with the fourth quarter starting, the North Stars will take it.
Like Drew said, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think I have seen a Cortland shot on goal this evening, nor a save from Richardson. We've seen lots of shots on goal for the North Stars, but hardly any to none for the Cortland Purple Tigers.
Do not think Richardson has seen a single shot or even a ball within her vicinity all night. Gratefully thankful to that CNS midfield doing a great job protecting the ball in their front side of the field.
And I have to say, this game has flown by these first 3 quarters. It's been a great experience calling this game with you, Owen. It's been a lot of fun.
Thank you, Johnny. As we see once again Wagner, Womling, and Conklin starting the quarter on the sideline. As we saw, once they came in at the end of that third quarter, the sparks lit up and they got another goal in.
Gabby Womling did look good in that third quarter.
Now, statistically, her probability-wise, CNS should score 6 goals in this quarter because they've gone 1-6-1 so far.
I'm all for that.
That would break their all-time goal record, or not all-time, all-season goal record so far.
They scored 11 on the road at Camden on September 4th.
You know, Snyder with it now for the North Stars. Tries to get one way up to Christensen. It'll be stopped. But Wicks, Brown, and Christensen are all there. Wicks will be the one to come away with it. She'll try and get one up to Christensen. That ball is batted away. Christensen's able to recover. The ball is hit way down that deep back line. And now the Purple Tigers will have it once again.
Good sequence for CNS. This is the North Stars' last home game of the season. Their next game is on Tuesday on the road at Liverpool at 6:30. Then they play a week from today After that, their final game of the season is next Wednesday on the road at East Syracuse, Manoa. That is at 6:15. So their final game against an SCAC Metro opponent, and then their final game is against an SCAC Empire opponent, the same division as Cortland.
So now Wicks gets a tap inside there. Tries to recover it. Now Christensen chasing. Brown on the backside. Christensen misses that one. Still able to get a shot at it. Ball looks to be almost cleared by the Purple Tigers. The ball was just missed, and Snyder's there to recover for the North Stars.
Good defensive play by Cortland.
Now Snyder with it for the North Stars. Tries to get one up to Wicks. Wicks tries to take a poke at that one away. Brown's able to get in there.
Good play by Shannon Brown.
Now Cortland will try and take this one away once again. The CNS midfield sitting between that like 30 and 40 yard line is doing a great job of not letting anything through. It's almost like a brick wall.
Yeah, it has been a brick wall this evening. We haven't seen much defense play for CNS. We haven't seen Hannah Boyle at all. She gave us a nice quote.
Maybe see Hannah Boyle way over there on the S in CNS at midfield. So now Cortland getting ready. Take away here. 11:30 left to go in this fourth quarter.
It's turned out to be a beautiful night. Perfect temperature here at Michael J. Bragman Stadium. A nice fall night. Not too hot, not too cold.
Kristen takes a slap shot inside. Whistle will be blown, and now the Purple Tigers will take away with it once again.
CNS could have got something going there that looked to be a good start of an offensive possession, but goes over to Cortland. And good play by Allison Cole, senior midfielder.
Looks like Christensen with it once again. Tried to take a shot inside. That one will be recovered by Brown. Back to Christensen, to Wicks. Great possession here by the Cortland goalie. Now the whistle will be blown. It looks like CNS will get another corner.
Good play to get that corner by the North Stars. Looks like it will be number 4, Alexa Snyder with the corner. Sophomore defense player.
We'll have Cole with it now. So give a touch up to Christensen. No, Pauline. Pauline takes a slap shot inside.
Oh, good shot by number 4, Alexa Snyder. She had the good corner, but a beautiful shot on goal, just deflected by a Cortland player. That looked to be number 19, the senior Gabriella State for the Cortland Purple Tigers.
Now Snyder with it once again. You'll have Cole and Christensen on that left side arc, along with Pauline. Snyder will get it over to give a push over to Christensen. Take a slap inside. It'll be mishit. But Snyder recovers it. And that ball finds that back right corner once again. Number 4, Alexa Snyder. Not again the 8th goal of the night for the CNS North Stars. Increasing the lead 8-0 with 9:30 left to go in this fourth and final quarter.
Good goal by sophomore Alexa Snyder. That is her first goal of the season. And beautiful. She weaved in that defense and a beautiful hit just into the corner of the goal.
Now Cortland will get it. Gets one way back to the opposite 30-yard line. That ball will be intercepted by Wicks. Tapped away. Underwood tried to recover it. Now
Wicks.
Cole and Underwood fighting for it.
Wicks has played well this game. She's had her nose in some plays.
Now Cole gets one way up, trying to get it to Wicks. Wicks will get it. Looking for Christensen inside. They find Christensen. And now the North Stars again find the goal. I couldn't quite see the number there, but CNS is starting to take over here in this fourth and final quarter, making it now 10-0 on that scoreboard with 8:39 left to go. 2 coming in very quick.
That looked like Sophia Melfi. She's had a hot game, the sophomore midfielder. That is her 3rd goal on the season.
This Cortland team is almost starting to fall apart here. Johnny, your eyes were correct. Mine could not see. So now Melfi was credited with the goal there, making CNS 9-0. Number 9 making it 9-0.
Good play by Sophia Melfi. She has looked amazing this whole game. She has definitely played hard.
CNS has looked great so far. Now only imagine a year or two when these freshmen, sophomores, and juniors become juniors and seniors. This team will be elite in Central New York field hockey.
Yes, they will. They're only right now. CNS is looking up at Baldwinsville. I can only imagine when next year, when some of these players become juniors and seniors, and including some new members from the JV team. The CNS JV girls field hockey team is undefeated. They have looked amazing all season.
Looks like here CNS will get another corner with 7:25 left to go in the fourth quarter. Looks like Christensen will be sent to that side. Cole nearest to her, then Snyder, and then Pauline. She'll go to Cole. Cole will get it back inside to Christensen. Off the left side post. Ball bounced out of bounds right back to the Purple Tigers.
Just missed a goal, but definitely good defense by the Cortland goalie, Abriella Martin, the junior.
Just so hard when you play good defense, and then you're seeing, probably seems to me, 50 shots in one game.
Almost a deflection into the goal by Cortland. That looked to be number 4, Reagan Dubetsky, the junior.
So now Cole with it for the North Stars. She tries to find one up to Pauline. It will get there. Pauline takes one inside Christensen. Oh, no, that was Wicks. Almost getting in. That ball is deflected by the Purple Tigers. Now Cortland will take it.
Just missed. Allison Wicks almost had her second goal of the game. Looks like the North Stars really want to make this game 10-0 and get the final score into double digits with a shutout.
Now Conklin with is on the field now, we see. Replaced Cole. Womling and Wagner still on the sideline. Don't expect to see them come on the field in this fourth quarter.
Gabby Womling, the sophomore, looked very, very good today. She had some hard plays and a good goal today.
Now Cortland will get a whistle, and the ball will go back their way.
If you're Cortland, you really, really want to get something going here. You don't want to take that bus right back to Cortland with a goose egg as your final score.
Is now Wicks with it, fighting for it. Hit him back to Snyder. Snyder to Woznicka. Woznicka able to control that one. Now up to Wicks again.
Wicks, we've heard Wicks' name a bunch this quarter.
Brown tries to get a quick cross over there to Christensen. That ball will fly way out of bounds.
Hard hit for Shannon Brown, the junior forward. It is 9-0 Cicero-North Syracuse North Stars over the Cortland Purple Tigers with just about 4:40 left in the game. Hit out of bounds by number 16, Alyssa Christensen. Christensen has looked good today. Everyone on the CNS North Stars varsity girls field hockey team has looked very good today. And for Cortland, the one player who has looked really good was Abriella Martin, the junior goalie. We've seen a lot of her today. Not a lot of CNS goalie Avery Richardson. As for the Purple Tigers, number 14, Olivia Vitello comes off, and number 18, Morgan Howard, the freshman, comes on. Good hit by Melfi. Excuse me, that was Alyssa Christensen. And there's another goal
there, Johnny.
It is double digits for the North Stars, 10-0.
Now CNS just extending their lead, rubbing it into these Cortland girls. Feel bad for the other side, making it 10-0, 3:30 left to go in this final stretch.
Cortland looks defeated on the other side, and CNS looks ecstatic.
And that ball will be Allison Wicks getting the goal there. We've heard her name a lot, like you just mentioned, Johnny. Get another stat on her name there, as now she'll jump in front of that one, try and take it away, but that'll be Underwood with it now.
This is Wicks' second goal of the game to make it 10 North Stars. I don't know if they'll tie their season high with 11, but there's a very real possibility of that. They have looked hot. Looks like these even-numbered quarters CNS has looked good in.
So now Cortland will take it over. Get hit up to Beams.
Looks like Cortland will have the ball. Almost intercepted by Shannon Brown.
Beams with it again, once again.
Almost a deflection by Pauline.
Now Cortland really getting some positive field here, moving it up to about the 30 or so yard line.
This is the closest Cortland has gotten to the goal all game. Deflected by Maria Woznicka.
Now Cortland with it from about the 24-yard line.
Cortland has not gotten this close, but it is deflected and hit downfield by number 6, Allison Wicks. 2 goals today. She has looked good.
Now Wicks finds Christensen at the midfield. She's got Brown up ahead of her. Pauline chasing. Missed by the Cortland player. Brown with it now. Takes a shot inside. Cortland able to recover.
Not enough on that one. Almost a goal.
Pauline still pressures there, and the whistle will be blown. Going to the Purple Tigers. 1:30 left to go in this 4th and final quarter.
What a game we had today, Owen. 10-0 North Stars. CNS looked hot. All of their players, especially their midfielders, were pressuring on defense, and their offense was red hot. They will take this momentum into Liverpool next Tuesday, and I think CNS could very well beat Liverpool.
Now that ball roll out of bounds. Looks like Cortland should retain possession here.
The ball will go to about.
And it looks like it's going to Alexis Snyder, actually, for the North Stars. Under a minute now. Snyder with it.
Alexis Snyder got her first goal of the season this evening.
Finds Malfi. Christensen dived for that one, excuse me. Couldn't get it to go. Now Cortland will get the ball here with 40 seconds left.
As we wrap up, CNS will get their 6th win against Cortland in their last 6 matchups.
Now CNS will get the ball here once again. Sorry to take your thunder there, Johnny.
That's okay. They have definitely had Cortland's number, and they have been the Tiger Queens over the past 6 matchups with Cortland.
Now Cortland chasing the ball out of bounds, trying to get one last maybe good glimpse of a possession here with just under 10 seconds to go. Set it down. Clock hits 5 seconds.
And that is hit right past Alexis Snyder.
Now it looks like Hannah Boyle will be the one with the ball for the North Stars as that clock zeroes out here at Michael J. Bragman Stadium. Your CNS North Stars girls field hockey team takes down the Cortland Purple Tigers 10-0 here on Wednesday, October 6th. I'd like to thank our Mr. Holler Stadium manager, Chris Pilata, our scoreboard manager, Daryl White, our PA, Mr. Bednarski, our athletic director, Aaron Tarquino on our camera, Drew Williams, our producer, Drew Matiasik on the sideline reporter, and John Elise with my color commentator. My name is Owen O'Keefe from the North Star Network. Have a good night, everyone.